Hello everyone, welcome to the South Park Fractured But Whole conference.
But, Mr. Tio, there's sure to be more that'll actually keep us captivated. Tom Clancy, Tom Clancy, Tom Clancy!
Don't forget our majestic, incredible Just Dance beginning dance video.
And hey, Beyond
Yeah.
Good and Evil 2!
No,
Also,
actually,
I'm-
Michelle Ansel already said it's not present in E3.
Oh.
Also, a brand new logo.
Rabbids.
Oh, Mario and
Rabbits.
Rabbits.
Okay, let's
I haven't
see.
actually
Hey,
seen.
hey,
wait,
hey,
wait. Can I
okay.
watch? I haven't seen anything from this.
Okay, let's listen.
Go ahead.
Can get over with at least.
Like I know what these abominations are, but I haven't seen anything from this game.
Sure. Surprised they didn't start with this and not Just Dance.
Maybe they're learning.
Maybe. That's...
Wrong mushroom, dude.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
Jesus.
And they all died. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
That's the game cancelled, guys.
Well,
Yeah,
that's a way to start, I guess.
We've always wondered what could happen if
Hon.
rabbits were unleashed upon the world of Mario. Today, the dream is
It's actually a thing for reals.
Well, look at the
Honestly,
bright side
though-
too.
Solvers to happen.
Look at the bright side too. If this if this is the primary conference to showcase this game, then maybe we can focus more time for Nintendo on Super Mario Odyssey.
I honestly didn't imagine Nintendo would have talked about that much about this.
So
game.
who's
there he is.
Oh, Miyamoto!
Didn't
Miyamoto.
expect him to show up at this.
Shigeru, what are
Actually.
you
So,
doing here?
Yeah.
so I gotta
Can't
say,
believe this is happening.
say,
Also, is that a bullet bill on his hand?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a bullet bill cannon.
so,
Probably a Nerf gun, actually.
wow, really goes to show that the man who used to be so stone straight-hearted opposed to change is now accepting of this.
Mm,
Well, can I
I'll
have
feel
my
without
grim
it.
stories back in my RPGs, please?
yeah.
So what have you brought with you?
Well, there you go, Pedro. Miyamoto's accepting your things. He finally has learned to not be a dinosaur.
By the way, no hard feelings for defeating in the war.
Is that Bill next to him?
Bill.
Bill.
What is he even holding?
Fight,
Another
fight,
cannon?
fight.
Yeah, it's a proton cannon.
Okay. Pretty good start.
Okay, I can already see photoshopping GIFs of this.
Right. This you've created tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with
Never-
Quantum Edge. I want a game where it's Miyamoto versus Yves Gilmore.
I
And
still
Bill,
can't
too.
believe this is happening. Miyamoto at an Ubisoft thing.
that'd
Miyamoto
be
the
some-
murderer.
That'd be something actually, like a fighting game but starring video game devs
I
from
gotta.
each company.
Mhm.
I'd play that.
What's the name of the? Oh yeah, Reggie versus Shibata. I want to see that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be at 8 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. Oh wait, no. Versus Shibata.
All right, let's see what this is.
Yeah, that's a sad part too. This is aside from South Park. This is sort of gonna be the highlight of the conference.
I hope not. I sincerely hope not.
This is I will give it this though. This is a better start than one would expect from Ubisoft at E3.
Yeah. Already, this is a better start than the previous 2 or 3 they had.
This is also important because regardless of the product, it shows that it's clear a marketing move to make Ubisoft look good in a sense that they want to show that they care about their relationship with Nintendo. If you recall, after the whole Rayman Legend fiasco, their relationship
trying to make up
for
with
the
them.
Wii U, deteriorated up until now.
That was a real dickheaded move they did.
Well, I guess now they're trying to make up for it.
Yeah, probably.
Well, you should allow them to do that. So.
Yeah.
Pardon me, just getting my snack. Hashtag about, hey, VJF stole my idea from earlier.
I want to say one thing though, another thing.
Yeah.
If this means that in the obligatory, that it's gonna be the obligatory Nintendo Switch version of Smash Bros. The Ubisoft character is gonna be a rabbit. That we're gonna have a discussion on that.
Rabbits got in over Rayman. That would be something to talk about.
Especially after that
Leaked.
model
The
they
fake
created
leak.
for the trophy. Yeah.
Don't they, like, over the past however many years, haven't they just been remaking and re-releasing the same Rayman game?
Yeah, Rayman Legends. Originally it was supposed to be exclusive for the Wii U. Then it got delayed a lot in order to be released on all other platforms. And surprisingly, when it came out, it sold more on Wii U than all the other platforms combined. What a shock.
And yet Ubisoft tried to use that as a reason to abandon the Wii U.
Yeah, and after that, it got released recently on the Switch.
It's like I said, self-fulfilled prophecy, Ubisoft.
Why is that game not on mobile yet?
They made a different type of Rayman game on mobile.
You know one thing that people always tend to forget about? Rayman Origins actually came out on the Wii. Not a lot of people remember this, but
Yeah, a lot of people forget that.
Most people play it on other consoles, so that's kind of
It
interesting.
came out on pretty much everything.
So, thank you very much for giving us the chance to perform on this game.
Okay, let's see.
I haven't actually seen gameplay of this
Hold on,
yet. So
let's listen.
Yeah, we only saw some screenshots.
Do we have a release date for this yet? Or is it
No,
still
I
up
don't
in the air?
remember.
Of course, because the game is being made in Europe, it has a very unique flavor to it. And of course, Ubisoft.
Oh, a European-made game.
well, it makes sense. It's Ubisoft.
Remember, Ubisoft is part Canadian, part French.
Yeah, no, it's going to be fresh, actually. So now let's welcome Xavier,
It's going to be French.
Fresh.
and he will show
Ho
us.
ho ho.
So thanks again.
All right, yes, they're showing the game.
There we go.
Now, okay.
Yeah.
Now, Nintendo, you no longer have any excuse to not eventually do a Mario and Sonic
No, they're
platformer
not.
crossover.
They're not showing the game. No, they're not.
No, they're just showing they're just called the developers. But again, we'll probably see the trailer in a minute or something.
Maybe they're saving it for the Nintendo.
They are. They are.
Xavier Manzanares.
Here we go.
On this stage, it's just super exciting. So,
It-
what is this game exactly? So Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is a tactical adventure.
I guess one advantage is that the Rabbits never had a set gameplay style, so they're probably easy to cross
most of their
over.
games were party games.
Oh, we are
on
actually
the-
getting something.
It's on
Okay,
the
here we go.
Switch.
Well, obviously, Dweebs is on the Switch.
Interesting. Mario 3D World-esque.
Have been
Yeah.
teleported into the
We're also in line like RPG.
completely unstable and chaotic. So Mario, as a true hero, wants to save the day. But this time, with some new friends.
Oh boy, I wonder if the final boss is a rabbit fusion of Bowser.
Well, we've already had Cat Bowser.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So is this gonna be like Paper Jam, but with
Yeah,
rabbits?
Rabbit Peach is definitely my least favorite of a bunch.
And at first, they don't really know each other, but in the end, they will form this.
Please don't.
Save the Mushroom Kingdom.
A dream team, eh?
I don't know. This so far looks pretty harmless to me.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
there
know.
you go. It's
Wait, hold on.
kinda
Who
like
said
an
it looked
RPG.
bad?
Well, people have been like complaining a lot about this. and
Have you
honestly,
have
I
you
don't
heard
see
Deji
it.
talk about this game?
Oh, that. I thought you were talking about people who were talking about it like right now based off of what we were watching.
Oh, okay. No, it seems fine enough for me.
It's weird, but the entire party is guided by that, cleaning robot thing.
It looks like there's going to be an emphasis on story in some areas too. Huh.
I don't really get that impression, but if it happens, then cool.
To battle mode.
Treat free enemies.
The blue zone is your zone of movement, so you move anywhere you want in that zone. But
So
Yeah,
it's a
it's a-
tactical
yeah,
RPG.
Ah,
Static RPG, kind of like pretty much same as XCOM in this case.
interesting.
or full cover.
I don't know, dude. This so far seems more interesting than anything I was expecting outside of South Park.
I agree. Oh my god, guys, does this mean
Oh,
that...
they're using the jumping from this guy. Yeah, really?
Wait, oh my god.
All the mechanics to get from... Yeah, it's literally the jumping from this guy, yeah.
I haven't played this guy, so I can't speak for it.
So this is the Super Mario RPG 2 we've been waiting for.
Not really. This is not really. This seems like it's his own thing.
Well,
Except
I'm
for-
talking
no,
about...
not hold on, both of you. Not just that, Job. It's an RPG, but rather than being just turn-based, it's also tactical, something that Mario never did before.
Mm-hmm. Mario actually shot a gun.
Yeah, this is straight from XCOM, this mechanic.
Well, it's a cartoony gun, so.
Nice.
Techniques, but we also have other ingredients such as pipes, rabbit pipes. So those give you
That's actually a pretty good fusion. Rabbit pipes.
So here, for example, Rabbit Luigi goes into the pipe. Out of the pipe, dash the enemy, goes for Mario.
He just did a spin dash.
Hahaha, they actually have a Rabbit Luigi.
He did a
the irony.
he did a freaking spin dash.
In case you don't know, Rabbit Luigi is he's actually a YouTuber that I follow. Basically, one of the friends of Josh. Josh
I like.
Torture.
Speaking like I like tactical RPGs, and I like it when and unlike I mean don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong too. I love my Final Fantasy Tactics 1.
No.
but
I'm okay, Pedro. Don't worry. I like this genre too. And this one, the gameplay is just solid. It's just that at this point I would have rather have it with just Mario characters than with the rabbits.
I mean, okay, to be fair, the thing with the rabbits is like, oh, they're technically actually a family series. The problem is that people have forgotten about that because of what they've been in lately, and that they've kind of been reduced to just crudeness. Like, believe it or not, back when they were first announced, rabbits actually were something that had a good sense of balance.
I mean, it was a Wii exclusive to at the beginning, wasn't it?
Not to
For
mention
the
the friend.
Wii, I think.
Thank you. Thank you. And that's just a glimpse into the game itself. But first and foremost, this is a project done with passion, with our hearts. So it would not.
Okay, I like that. I'm actually
Yeah.
interested in the game.
Also, Amiibo. Yeah, oh god,
That's to be expected, honestly.
yeah, but that Peach Amiibo is also looking terrible.
Okay, I gotta say, one thing I'm definitely liking about it is the...
Oh, up next Assassin's Creed Origins.
I don't know. I'm actually interested. I'm actually
Yeah.
interested in this game.
One thing I do like
I'm
about
looking
this
forward.
game...
I'm looking forward to getting it. It looks fun.
Me too. One thing I definitely like about it is the actual amount of interaction you can tell from just the cutscenes we've seen already.
Superhero landing.
Okay, that was funny.
Yeah.
Ow.
I might see.
You know what I'm thinking about? Like one of those jokes where Mario is waiting for Peach to give him a kiss on the nose, but turns out it's Rabbit Peach who gives it. That would be a great joke. Make that joke, and then they'll definitely buy it. They want.
Wow, I never thought I'd hear a song like
almost
this.
did.
I never thought I'd hear a song like this in anything Mario related. But
I know,
there you
right?
go.
It fits what the game is going for.
Oh, I know. It's amazing. Like, okay, seriously. Ask your past self
Ubisoft
if...
are the ones who are mostly behind this. Like,
Yes, this is being made by Ubisoft. Yes.
yeah,
Oh.
so that's probably why the marketing is the way it is. It seems
Although you gotta give props...
Nintendo wouldn't do this.
And
Yeah, you
Yoshi.
never... You never know.
Yoshi is
but
the
yeah.
fourth Mario Party member, quote unquote.
Yay!
So, is there a Mario Rabid?
Yeah.
Is Peach killing the rabbits?
Basically, we're having
Yeah,
the
I
mother
think
team
Peach
is
is
Mario,
killing them.
Luigi, Peach, and Yoshi, and there are their rabbits counterpart also.
I love how Luigi's gun is literally the poltergeist.
I like how Ubisoft are treating Luigi better than Nintendo are, because Luigi didn't get a paper counterpart at all.
I don't know. He got the year of Luigi.
Oh my god, a DK rabbit.
But he was there with like Paper Peach, Paper Mario, Paper Bowser, and he's
She's
just on his
saying,
own.
well, it's a thing. Now I got what you mean. She remembered Paper Jammy, Paper Luigi had
Oh,
no
it's coming
screen time.
August.
August 29th.
Hold on.
Although then again, I'm saying this about the Mario and Luigi RPGs, which always kind of take every opportunity they can to slap Luigi.
Okay, Ubisoft.
I'm looking forward to it.
I never-
I think it looks really fun.
Okay, Ubisoft has so far had the best start for their E3 presentations.
Yeah, this is their best start I've seen in years.
Okay, now, can they keep the momentum going?
For as much as people like to shit about Mario Rabbids, so far it looks like the best non-South Park game Ubisoft has presented in years.
Coming in as somebody who's only now just seeing gameplay footage of this thing, it does look fun.
Oh, yeah. Now, Ubisoft, can you keep the momentum going?
Well, we're doing Assassin's Creed Origins, so I'm afraid not.
Well, maybe they could do something
Well,
good
they've
with
got to
this.
do it. Well, they
Remind me again, Theo, this is the first time, apparently, that Assassin's Creed is having fantasy elements.
More prominent than before, yes.
Oh, okay.
Basically, think about it like this.
The gist of it, do you remember how in the movie, the so-called Apple Obedient grant you particular powers?
Yeah.
Think
Basically,
about.
the mystical elements so far have been related to that, to the so-called Fruits of Eden, that grant you specific powers. I mean, for example, the Apple of Eden in the game actually is like an end-game item that allows you stuff like creating multiple copies of yourself or similar stuff. But for some reason, now they're introducing in this stuff like what we've seen so far, more magical shit.
See,
Hey,
the thing
Joe.
about the devices was that they were more tech-based. It's like, think about it like this, Pedro. Imagine Magic by Treasure Planet standards. Like, basically, you know how Treasure Planet, like, goes, like, way out there with all its cool sci-fi stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, basically, imagine if they introduced, like, full-on magic to that universe. That's what it's like for Assassin's Creed. Something that's more sort of
To give
tech-based.
a perspective,
Joe, can I-
Assassin's Creed 4
Hold on,
is
Vince.
actually, well, although not a great Assassin's Creed game on its own, is actually one of the best Pirates game ever because how realistic it is for the naval battle. The naval battles are absolutely gorgeous in that game.
All right.
To be fair, if I recall, this is not the same trailer we show at Microsoft, so at least
No,
it's
no,
different.
no. This is looking different so
Weird. Why were they showing hyenas and lions when this is in Egypt?
Because it's Africa and
far.
shit.
Be prepared? I don't know.
Oh, by the
needed to
way,
pull-
there are already gifs of Miyamoto with the gun all over the place.
The only thing that I question is that since the Templars were actually founded, well, during the Crusades, I wonder what their role here will be.
Something I'm wondering. I wonder if they're going to release. I wonder if there's going to be any new stuff about Watch Dogs 2.
Well, that game didn't sell that much, didn't it?
I thought it sold all right.
But remember,
We'll see, man.
Dwibs, video game companies tend to have insane expectations.
Funny, I don't remember Ubisoft. I don't remember Ubisoft saying anything about the sales one way or another.
Well, I remember a couple of years ago they said they wanted to create games only to make franchises out of it. They said something like that, but I forgot the exact words.
I think that was the same time when they announced that they were pretty much going to do Assassin's Creed yearly.
Yes, an Xbox One controller.
Right, well, yeah, it was so yearly. They didn't do one last year.
Well, Dwibs, I
Oh,
said earlier.
Another gameplay presentation? Guys, you did the same thing at Microsoft. We don't need this.
Well, hey, maybe they'll show us stuff we haven't seen before.
Yeah, so
No,
far it looks
but
like
we-
it's showing something
But
different.
we know how the game looks like and functions already.
Although-
Pretty much details.
Okay,
Oh,
here-
never mind. Now
so-
they're doing the Eagle.
So
again.
here's my only complaint. Aside from
Well, the
just
Eagle is a mechanic, for all we know, is using it in a different region.
So here's my only complaint. Aside from, proving that, oh wow, this is actually being played, guys, why are they showing us footage of somebody playing footage on a non-direct screen? Like, seriously. This
Because
isn't...
reasons.
I guess to
Crazy.
prove it isn't scripted or something.
Well, that's what I said, Dribs. Aside from that, I mean, there's not really much point, because look, this isn't the old days where... Okay, this isn't like a movie rip where somebody films a movie in theaters. You guys are legally able to show this,
Well, wouldn't that be something, Jay? But they're afraid of plagiarizing their own copyrights.
That reminds me, Pedro, the EA conference that you uploaded kind of may have some copyright stuff with it. It says it's blocked in some
It's
Actually,
only,
that-
blo-
that's
it's
just
only
the
blocked in
Bethesda one.
Denmark. It's only blocked in Denmark.
It's the Bethesda one that has that.
Oh.
not the- So,
Bethesda one.
sorry, Denmark, but apparently Bethesda hates you.
I also
Yeah, you
got
have to move to watch the commentary.
yeah. Well, I also got an email for that on the EA one too. But yeah, like you guys said,
Not
it's
really. I'm checking the EA right now. The EA one doesn't have anything. I'm checking right now.
Okay,
I'm
next
saying
up
I got a
is,
Gmail about it, but it's okay. Like you said, it's only Denmark.
Is? Let me
Next up
see. Let me
is
see.
the
Hold on. Let me see.
wind.
You can't really copyright these conferences, but sure, whatever. Ugh.
They'll find a way, Shiroi.
An upside down city.
Mirror's Edge? No.
Is it?
No.
That-
Yeah, Mirror's Edge is EA. Ivory Tower presents.
Asmore main scent. Is it like the crew?
Oh, the crew.
Maybe.
Probably.
What's the crew exactly?
It was something similar to Gran Turismo, but open world, but you could create your own gang with your friends
Wait,
online
Another car.
and organize
racing game?
heists.
Like another car racing
But
game.
wait,
that
what
you play?
the
What
fuck?
the...
What?
Okay, guys.
It's not so
Strange.
strange.
Okay, guys. If you're gonna try and do the zero gravity thing, sorry, Sonic Riders, Mario Kart, and Crash Bandicoot, I'll beat you to it.
Walk through gravity.
Unless this is just show for the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
maybe
could have been
it's
just a transition.
it's just visuals for the sake of visuals.
Woo.
Wee. don't
And
you get it?
oh,
What
plane
the
racing.
fuck?
Hi, Mount Rushmore. Seriously. Okay, social
Click
media.
there.
Back to the game. That was random.
Don't you just love when media actually uses fake sites that clearly represent something like YouTube or Facebook, but we can't because copyright?
Forza, is that you?
Oh no, it's Speed Racer!
Oh no!
Go Speed Racer!
Yay!
Go Speed
I love
Racer!
Speed
Go
Racer.
Speed Racer! Go!
What the fucking hell?
It's racing, Pedro. Be excited.
And there's not enough carnage for my liking.
Well, you see, you're making-
Yeah, Pedro already had it.
Maybe that would be actually in the game.
The thing is, you're
Remember,
making
Pedro,
speed
you all
racer
need the speed.
references.
Well, Speed Racer's good, Shiroy.
Yeah,
So I
but
was
that
already-
show,
you already-
half that show doesn't even have racing in it. That's the problem.
Need for Speed seems to be specialized in the heists, so kind of like in Fast and Furious. These maybe is just specialized in the races themselves.
Yeah, right.
Formula One? Oh.
So, have we... I
The
guess...
Crew 2.
Yep, the crew too. I'm
So-
surprised they wanted to continue this franchise.
So, did the original crew have boat and plane racing?
No, it was mostly about cars.
Well, hey,
Michael.
boat and plane racing, that's something new. Well, okay, not so much new. Diddy Kong Racing did that, but it is something you don't see often.
To the big, wide, open world of the USA.
My god, this guy's voice is so dramatic.
Taken with hyper-fusion
Well, he's French or.
But
French
yeah, Joe, I
Canadian.
checked. It's only the Bethesda one was blocked in Denmark for some reason. The A1 is fine.
So I guess something's rotten in Denmark.
now. It's
Sorry, Denmark. Bethesda hates you.
You can keep your Little Mermaid statue.
Well, let's see. But... Oh my god, yeah! Well, okay, let's see who actually claimed it.
Stefan Blin.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's Pepe Le Pew.
Oh my god, guys! I recognize this room. This is the same room that Sony had their E3 2016 in. I recognize that balcony.
No, Jova. They use actually a theater where it's actually detached from the E3 main building.
But it looks so much like it.
I just checked.
Wait. Apparently Grant Kirkhope's doing the music for Valorant Rapids.
Yay! Oh yeah, I think
I
we
love
heard about that.
Hope so cool.
Nice.
Apparently.
Anyway,
It's not-
so-
I don't know if it's true
Just
yet.
hope he has a good direction. He also was in the 2016 Ghostbuster video game.
Oh. Anyway, so Pedro, what's wrong? I heard you say foreboding. Oh.
I would say that it's because of a specific song that played during the Bethesda conference that the
Yeah.
copyright thing happened.
It's
Oh.
Dankeschön, the one from Wolfenstein.
Don't you just love it when your own E3 conference is copyrighted music, which causes us YouTubers to have to suffer? Okay, again, I'll give Quantum Break this. It was a good idea to have the option to turn off copyrighted music.
That's like the one good idea that game had.
Vroom.
And you know what's interesting, Jova? Since
Yeah.
you brought that up, apparently when Fraser and the Video Games Lots of people were streaming that game, a guy from that development team was on this chat, and he said that it was his idea to put that option there.
Wow.
So
Whose
apparently,
idea, sorry?
So, let me
apparently
get this
it was
straight.
just a random idea from one of the development members.
Okay,
Hang on. Whose idea was it? Sorry, Pedro.
A
Hold on,
random
I'll
death.
write it in text.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so if you want this to succeed, unlike the first game, you need to market it a bit more, because that's one of the reasons why the crew failed. Because it
also,
wasn't marketed enough, and consequently, not a lot of people knew about it when it actually came out.
bit of advice. It shouldn't be hard for you to show off gameplay stuff, but you've been showing more stuff that actually looks CGI trailer-esque.
Well, there you go, Joe. This seems to be more gameplay.
Yeah, now they're
stuff.
showing it.
Is it?
They're just showing from different. It's like replays from different angles. But to be fair, this doesn't look. It looks actually natural, not scripted.
So, did the crew have a story or something to it?
None, from what I recall, not necessarily. Well, it had, but it was structured kind of like an MMO. You build up your own crew
By
your
driving.
credits, and did some quest tasks that you could do with your friends, like racing, heist, something like that.
Hey, check it out, yo. We're in the gang because we race a lot.
We fuck the police, man.
It feels so weird about Aisha Tyler.
I know, right?
I don't know. So far, at the very least, no cringe with that. As for the game, it looks.
The main
okay,
drawing
but
point.
I guess
The main drawing point of this game.
Forza looked better.
The main draw of this game seems to be that you can actually do stuff other than just with cars, and
And you can do that with your friends, like your real gang. With Forza, is more like competing than collaborating.
I guess what the crew could use is like something of an actual narrative for the single player types, keep them invested. Or, maybe a single player campaign.
Well, yeah, it's like what Celestia said in the chat. Usually, the big one thing you can almost always count on from Ubisoft is that the sequels to their first games are usually miles better than the previous one. Watch Dogs 2, Assassin's Creed 2. Hopefully, this one, by the
Rayman
looks
2.
of it.
Yeah.
Rayman 2.
Yeah, the one difference.
Not for nothing though, but how long will Ubisoft keep relying on this tactic where they'll make a mediocre to bad first game only to get it right in the second game?
Probably
Coming
a
early
lot because they're going to
2018.
be making a lot of franchises.
Well, isn't that what usually happens with making a first game for anything though, no matter who
To be
makes
fair,
it?
Pedro,
Not really,
Not-
Shiroi. That's plenty.
As a first game on his own, Child of Light looks solid enough to me, even
Oh,
though
yeah,
I do not
yeah.
see no sequel to it.
Honestly, too, I don't think Child of Light needs.
Well, it's a sequel in the sense of a number 2, but that sets his own story,
You know,
You know what I
Pedro,
mean? Kinda like a Final Fantasy.
silly Teo. The Ubi art engine doesn't exist anymore.
think about it like how I want a new Ghost Trick and how you want a new The World Ends With You.
But Teo brings up a good point, though. Ubisoft, can you please give us another Ubi art game?
Like,
Any kind of game with UBR engine would be fine for me.
And also, yes, Jover, it would be nice to get another The World Ends With You.
oh, you're the World Ends With You fan too?
So what's next?
Who
Let's
isn't?
see.
That game is fucking amazing.
It's
Oh
a,
my god!
It's
oh
a
my god,
very
guys,
pretty game.
It's Lightning Returns too.
No, please.
Oh no, no!
South Park, yes!
Yay!
Alright.
The
What we're
fracture
here for,
battle.
basically.
Oh, right, South Park.
Yes, Chaos Reigns. Whatever, the
You
point is...
get another delay.
Ah, yes, the return to the battle of the franchises.
Someone in our group who pretends to want to switch sides and join Freedom Pact. Somebody who's
What will you do?
all is fair in love and war.
Choose your
I
destiny.
wonder.
You've got problems, new kid. Whatever you did last
Poor
night
douchebag.
has attention. Bad people. If you need information, just know you can rely on Call Girl. Who the fuck?
Call girl.
Call girl. That's an awful term.
She has no idea though, because she's a kid.
This is what happens
Exactly,
when...
so she shouldn't be calling herself Call Girl.
This is what happens when girls play superheroes.
Yeah, it just goes to shit. That's why we're not allowed to play superheroes.
But who is Mysterium?
Bullshit is a county tier class visionary archetype and a butt fucking traitor.
Aquaman?
Get out of my head, Timmy. Your friend is going nowhere. Face the truth.
Of course, it's Xavier.
October 17th.
Alright.
So, here's just my one.
Finally.
So here's my one question, Pedro.
Go ahead.
When this game finally releases, what will Ubisoft have to say them the next 2 E3s until the next South Park is mentioned?
Maybe another new game. South Park game.
I mean, Trey and Matt seem to be on a roll with these.
Well, that's
so-
what I mean.
Oh, no,
Well, that's what I mean. Well, before even.
It looks a bit glitchy, so maybe it's the other Watch Dogs 2 dweebs.
Let's see, maybe it's Watch Dogs 3.
Also, I know it's Ubisoft, but what's
Although-
the conference?
Although, isn't it kind of weird though?
Numbers.
We just.
Elijah Wood? Elijah
What?
Wood? What the hell is Elijah Wood doing here?
Well, let's find out.
So,
Let me guess, a Lord of the Rings game.
so question.
No, Warner Bros. have the rights for
Warner
that.
Brothers.
Question.
Activision.
So, not to complain, but why didn't we get to see any new gameplay
The Wall
footage?
and Danny and Noah.
Oh well.
Ah.
Ah.
Oh, this isn't VR.
Is this like the Videodrome?
It's a VR game starring
Oh,
Elijah
no.
Wood.
Oh.
Plumbers Don't Wear Ties remastered
Hey, we got that one off Sega CD recently.
No need. I mean, we can literally play Plumbers Don't Wear Ties on YouTube. There's a
Okay.
channel who we can play that via YouTube annotations.
Okay. I can't believe I'm saying this, but guys, if you want to learn, take a page from Capcom in how to use VR.
Wait, what did Capcom do with it?
Resident Evil
Resident
7.
Evil 7.
Yeah.
And even that game had issues with the VR. Like, occasionally when you see that you don't have an actual body connected to your hands, shows that VR is a bit better.
so
What I'm saying is, like, well, if you want to do VR, you have to actually do it immersive, not just be, woo, first person.
Is this a return of those FMV horror games?
maybe.
Maybe.
Don't you see,
Maybe
Teo?
2003.
Don't you see, Teo? This is the Phantasmagoria 3 we've all been waiting
Oh
for.
god, it will be actually amazing.
Transference. Enter the
So
home
this
of a
is
mind.
This is a new thing, is it? Or...
It's a new VR thing starring Elijah Wood. Be
Okay.
excited! We have star power!
Yeah,
Be
because
excited.
Star Power saved Beyond Two Souls, didn't it?
So, I'm just gonna...
Games? Hold on.
By the way, I can't wait to see Detroit at the Sony conference. That's gonna be...
So,
I want the Detroit release date. In fact,
so,
can we just skip to the Sony conference?
Hello.
Of one of our most popular worlds, the super talented team of Ubisoft Singapore
so, here's my question.
with something really
Guys.
so I want
Hold on, Jovenat.
and enjoy.
Give me a sec.
Thank you.
No, Ryan, it's not gonna be Beyond
No,
Good
no,
and
no.
Evil
It's
2.
that's Ubisoft Singapore. You know, I think it's another
Ubisoft
team
Singapore.
doing that other one. Anyway, let's see what it is. 1721.
Okay.
Is it like Anno, that series about building stuff?
More pirates. Wow.
Maybe they'll actually make the gameplay from Black Flag into its own game.
I think Ubisoft used to have the license for the Pirates of the Caribbean games.
They did? When?
They made a
I think
Ubisoft game back in the PS2.
I think they did. I don't know.
They made a Pirates game back in the PS2. Wait, is that?
Beckett?
Yeah, wasn't that Beckett?
Oh my god,
Wow.
could this actually be a Pirate Elizabeth? No
They look
way.
like him.
No way. No
Did they-
freaking way.
But
I
they.
don't get it.
Wait, they
a
lost the
Pirates of the
rights.
Caribbean game with the naval combat of Black Flag.
Wait, did they lose the rights or before, or was it like?
Well,
not-
Disney doesn't publish anymore its own games. It distributes licenses everywhere.
Is that the Black Pearl?
I forgot, Joe. What was that Pirates of the Caribbean game that was cancelled?
Armada of the
Battle
Dam.
Armada of the Dead. Yeah.
It
Black,
looked like, but
it's got black
looks-
sails.
It looks like black. It looked like Beckett, but for all we know, maybe it isn't.
But
Yeah,
that's
it's
a,
just a really good look
clearly
alike.
it clearly is about pirates and using the.
it's got a ship with black sails. That stands out.
Yeah, it's using it. Even if it's a CGI trailer, the mechanics are the same of the naval combat of
Oh my-
Black Flag.
Wait,
So maybe
hold
they
on,
took
wait,
the
hold on, let me
they
listen.
took the page for that and they took a page for that and said that they're making their own pirate IP.
Maybe this is like a spiritual
What the-
successor to Assassin's Creed 4.
oh my god.
There you go,
Red
Joe. The
sails.
pirate game you've been waiting for.
Red
I could have
sails.
sworn I just heard them sing "Yo ho, yo ho, a pirate's life for me."
Is this?
Yeah, but
maybe-
that's like a standard thing to do.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
that's a stand-
Oh my god! Is this Armada of the Damned?
Armada. I don't know what that is.
Armada of the Damned was a canceled Pirates of the Caribbean game.
We're about to find out, I believe.
Okay, the CGI trailer looks good. Just hoping the gameplay will also be good.
So unlike Sea of Thieves, this actually managed to interest you over.
Okay, I gotta give Ubisoft credit. Okay, then again, haven't seen gameplay yet.
True.
See it? It's a Pirates
Skull
game.
and Bones.
Skull and Bones.
Okay.
It's its own thing.
Alright, Rare. You've got competition. I may actually be more excited for an Ubisoft product than you.
That's sad.
That's really sad.
Hello there.
Based on what system it's on, I may or may not call dibs on it.
It's probably, the usual PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Also, it's a pirate thing, so I think that's very much Jova's thing anyway.
Justin Farron.
I'm willing to share occasionally if you want Sea of Thieves. Well,
Well,
we'll,
the
we'll
only-
see,
Well,
we'll see,
well,
we'll
Joe,
see. We'll see.
I have an Xbox One, so I guess I'm probably the more apt one.
We'll
to
see what
do that.
happens.
Well, Jova, the only game that has pirate themes or impartial it that I need to have these is a Sly Free.
It's all yours.
Yeah, basically that's what he's saying. Yeah, they're taking Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag and making it its own IP.
Well,
yeah,
makes
like-
sense.
And customizable
wow,
ships.
customization.
That's exactly
Oh,
one
but-
thing we were asking for in Black Flag.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing that CD Red Project did with Gwent. It was a side mechanic of a game that was so appreciated by people that they ultimately made an entire game based around that.
Okay, let's
It
listen.
makes sense.
Now I'm proud to share with you the Loot Hunt, one of Skull and Bones' 5 versus 5
Loot Hunt?
team-based PvP mode.
Ultimate Pirate King.
Wow. Why am I excited at an Ubisoft E3 conference?
Well, we didn't expect to be interested in Bethesda's
And again,
conference either,
they still
so
haven't
this is
done their
quite the E3.
cringy Just Dance ballet.
So, let me get this straight. EA...
Oh, I think they're about to show gameplay. Maybe. Let's see.
Also, you mentioned Just Dance. The only reason I'm not interested in that is because it's not the Japanese version.
What's so great about the
There you go.
Japanese version?
It has J-pop, so I want that one.
Not.
What is J-pop?
Alright, let's listen.
The Japanese version of Just Dance.
Oh.
They're not going to use English music.
Kenneth Branagh.
Okay.
Yep, this definitely looks a lot like Black Flag.
Yeah, the interface is pretty much the same.
Also, a hell of a lot more interesting than Sea of Thieves already.
I'm not even kidding, Pedro. One of the best thing about the naval combat of Assassin's Creed 4 is that as a side activity, you get actually what can be actually considered super bosses in the form of quote-unquote legendary ships. There are 5 ships customized specifically and extremely pumped by the AI to be extremely aggressive towards you, and the fights against them are actually one of the most incredible highlights of the game. So if they create the same thing for this game, it's a must-have. Yeah, the mortars are the
You
same.
can even go on the crow's nest.
Okay.
So they're making Black Flag a franchise.
So it does, yeah.
Awesome.
Well, so far this already looks more interesting than Sea of Thieves.
It hurts to say that, doesn't it?
A bit.
Well, honestly, Jova, I've stopped caring about Rare a long time ago at this point.
You're here for the loot, and so are your rivals.
Yeah, beware of
The team that escapes with
beware of
the
these territories.
victory.
Sonic sea shanties.
Searching for more targets on the horizon, our sloop of war spots a rival pirate ship further inland.
Is he going to narrate the whole game?
Nah, it's just a gameplay demonstration. There you go. You know, that's one of the things that I'm impressed at E3. Only at E3 you can get stuff like EA giving you a reason to buy their sports game, and Ubisoft surprising you with someone that actually their fans requested.
True.
Whoa.
So, unlike most things, I'm actually interested in this, and yeah, the gameplay, they're showing all the different gameplay styles, the different viewpoints and whatnot. Good.
Coordination to take her down.
Not to mention the fact that this is, I'm guessing, focused on ship combat allows it to have much more focus than Sea of Thieves, where you're doing so many different things at the same time. It's kind of confusing.
But I
Actually,
guess
Pedro,
you're still gonna do
Pedro,
pirate activities like scavenging and shit, but those were mostly
Ah,
side
okay.
activities.
actually,
My guess
Pedro,
is that
this,
naval combat will still be the focus.
yeah, actually, Pedro, believe it or not, this has just as much, if not more, gameplay modes than Sea of Thieves from what we've seen, because they did show some on-foot stuff, I believe.
Okay.
Boarding successful.
And really, honestly, even if that were the reason why Sea of Thieves doesn't look so good, that's really no excuse. I mean, it's a pirate game. You should be able to do properly stuff on land and on sea.
True. Oh shit.
Pirate hunters have been sent in.
We.
You know, I could actually see them making a franchise out of this.
Yeah, we're also using, unlike in Assassin's Creed 4 VR, where since it's more focused, we're using actually more RPG elements in a sense that now you can see more of the L bars and the numbers. Before there wasn't that. You had the L bar, but you didn't know how much damage you were making. You didn't have a clear idea.
Don't forget, Joe, but this is a Ubisoft franchise, which means that the first game is not going to be that great, and only the second game will be the great one.
To be fair though, Black Flag is technically the first of this when you think about it, since they're basically taking stuff from Black Flag, so
True.
I guess that's sort of a loophole.
Yes, we'll see.
One of the cool things also about this naval combat is that the sea conditions actually affect the battle. You can actually get stuff like maelstroms, storms, and all kinds of weird sea conditions.
Sign up for a
So
chance
it's
to
not
play
going to be
early.
always about smooth sailing.
I like this better than Sea of Thieves from what I've seen.
I like
agree.
it. I like the looks. I like the gameplay. I like how they actually sat down and explained while showing us a good amount of gameplay without overdoing it. Ubisoft, well done.
not to mention, unlike the limited competition of Sea of Thieves, they got straight into the most exciting part instead of having this moment where you're diving through the water, which was kind of slow and.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
And of course, our iconic
One-
song for it.
One more trailer, I guess. Sure.
Yeah.
Are they gonna drink any rum in this game?
Probably. Let me guess, Dwibs, your player character is going to... No.
What the hell?
Could it be a Kraken?
Going to
Sea
what? Sorry, Jova.
monsters?
Probably. Yeah.
Going to what? Sorry, Jova.
Oh.
What'd
Oh,
you say?
snap. Kraken.
Oh. God.
Kraken is everywhere in pirate franchises.
Yeah, but in Assassin's Creed there weren't sea monsters, so yeah, this could be a new
let's-
thing.
Let's hope let's hope.
Fall 2000. Oh God, it's so much later.
Hey,
There you go,
Pedro.
Jova.
Well,
Let's
Go
hope
ahead.
they don't just
2018.
kill the Kraken off screen.
Yeah. Oh!
That's it.
Just
There we
Dance,
go,
here we
Joe.
go.
But there you go, Jova.
Here
To
we
your question,
go.
it's gonna be on PS4, Xbox One, and Steam. So don't worry, Jova.
Gotta keep the
It's everywhere.
traditions.
I-
Well,
Ubisoft, you were
Well,
doing
it
so
was
much
inevitable.
better this year. Could you just say that you're making Just Dance? You don't need to.
are they trying to be Daft Punk?
It's just
Kinda.
okay. It's just
Mirror
okay.
Call.
Automaton,
Look.
Jamiroquai.
Not just that. It's not even just that tale. I mean,
They were dressed like Mortal Kombat.
I have no
ninjas.
idea who this artist is, even.
it's not even just that tale.
Maybe
It's the
okay.
fact. It's not even just that. Now that the Kinect is dead, dancing games will never be as good again anyway. So at this point,
Actually, that makes me
cares?
wonder how they're going to do dancing games
Also,
on the...
very literally using sound effects from the Sentry from Team Fortress 2.
Okay, you know, at least with Jason Derulo, I actually liked the song. Same with 2016. Here you're... Okay, now they're going to a completely different
Coming
song.
up, Far
Well,
Cry 5 and Assassin's Creed.
there you go,
Okay.
Shiva. Bubble pop, whatever that is.
well, Pedro, they're taking it a step beyond. Now we're going to get a whole compilation of songs and artists. As opposed to
so
just
Shiva,
one.
so Shiva, does this check out for you as J-pop?
She's burped.
Oh, shame she's missing the best part of the conference for her. Wait, a panda? Why is a panda here?
Because
Because-
dubstep.
Well, last year was even crazier, so for now, at least.
So that's two artists side by side with dubstep and a
can-
panda.
I know a lot of people will agree with me. This, but can
And
we get
now
back-
it's time for a third.
Can we get back to the rabbits over this?
Okay,
Is
who's this
she
artist?
Fergie? No, she's not Fergie, she's too thin.
And we were doing so well.
Babe
Well, it was
Rexa,
inevitable.
recording. Okay,
Baby Rex, a recording artist.
so this time Ubisoft decided, hey, why just have one artist
Why
when
is
we
there
can
a
bring in
pimp?
three?
There is literally a pimp with a fur coat and gold chains. Fucking hell, man.
Well, what do you think, Pedro? Does this excite you more now that instead of just one out of nowhere artist singing, there's three out of place artists singing?
No, not really.
Better or worse, then?
I don't even care. I'm just waiting for this to be over so we can get back to the conference.
But what are you saying? This is totally part of the conference.
Fucking hell, man.
Rexa and Just Dance 2018 is out this October on
Okay.
all consoles. Bye.
Yeah, no one cares. Shut up.
You all knew this was coming! And wait, that's literally all they're gonna say about the game?
I love how this new Just Dance is coming also for not just for the Wii U and the Switch, but even for the Wii. We're still
Wait.
making games for the Wii.
Cell phone.
This is coming for the
Wait.
Wii?
Wait,
Telephone.
now they're selling a fucking cell phone?
Music player.
Oh no, it's Trey Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Trey Parker doing the voice.
So,
So I guess a mobile companion.
Oh,
for
a mobile
South
South Park game.
so
Yeah.
you know, about South Park Fracture,
South Park.
Hey,
SCWRM.
you know,
Hold
here's...
on, Jova. Cowboys. Oh, so it's taking the battle system from.
Yeah. I think he's also using.
Versus knights,
Versus
versus
Buccaneers.
princesses, versus
I think he's using a
bards.
card system also. Cock magic, what?
You're gonna say Jova?
Yeah,
Destroyer.
you know, it's weird. Remember how at the last two E3s we actually got some time to talk about Fractured But Whole? It was literally just the trailer and that was it. And
What the hell is this?
it's weird because they
Meteors?
even showed Schroeder
Well,
before the show.
well, Jova, we had to move on for Just Dance.
It's weird though. I mean, they even showed Schroeder behind the scenes, and yet nothing from
Ubisoft
him and Trey.
Toronto. Maybe this is that space game that was teased in Watch Dogs 2. Basically, in Watch Dogs 2, you get a side quest where you hack literally the Ubisoft building they have there in Chicago, whatever city they're in. And you get a sneak peek there of a space theme game for something like 10 seconds of it. Maybe this is the thing.
No Man's Sky 2?
Yeah, I'd love to see them try and sell that.
Is that game still being supported?
It is per patches, I think.
Despite, you know, it's pretty much known
No
as No
one
Man's
caring
Skies
anymore.
this day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Switch!
cartoony art style.
And it's Switch!
And for the Switch? What the hell? So he's using the Skylanders Disney Infinity formula. You get models and you attach them to your Switch controller. Joy.
So what did I miss?
You missed
You
Just
missed,
Dance.
you missed the Just Dance, and it had J-pop in it, apparently.
Basically, sure, for this Just Dance one, they literally had not one, not two, but 3 different artists in a
these
compilation of
things are compatible
songs.
with the controllers. Okay.
And there's also going to be a South Park mobile game.
Okay. So what's this now?
It's something...
Space shooting.
Yeah, it reminds me of those cartoons of the 90s. You know, like G.I. Joe.
Can you guys hear me fine?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Not for nothing too, but G.I. Joe was 80s.
Starlink, Battle for Atlas.
Sorry.
Coming to PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch with amiibos. Or something
Weird, but
like
it's not
that.
for PC.
I'm sure it'll
Actually,
probably...
those are not amiibos. They're
Oh.
supported for the controls themselves, as you saw in the trailer.
Nice.
But yeah,
It's good to see the
some,
Switch getting in on some
yeah.
support. And from Ubisoft.
Dude, you're in a closed space. Remove your hat. It's education. Are you trying to go cover your boldness?
Like I said, he's trying to not...
Yeah, I know.
Let him have this, Tail. Let him have this.
He maybe doesn't have any more hairs and don't want to be ashamed of it.
Let me have this.
Of course.
Where are the dinosaurs, though? Because this will be almost dino. Oh, up next, a new announcement.
Ooh.
Well, I gotta say, the Starlink game doesn't look too shabby. Could be a new F-Zero-esque game.
Well, it looks more like focused on spaceship and on combat rather than racing and speed.
So Star Fox-esque.
I guess. And I guess there's customization
Guys,
with
guys, I just realized something.
What?
yeah.
We still haven't seen a Tom Clancy game.
True.
Wow. Could they actually be learning?
Honestly, I'm betting they want to make what's the name, the Division 2.
Or have more support for the Division.
But people speculated a while ago we were making a new Splinter Cell game, though. We'll see, I guess.
Oh, Steve.
Steve, what is that?
We saw that
It
last
was the
year.
game that they showed last year.
That was
that
at the
apparently-
end, I think.
It also apparently caused some actually tragic accident during its production, sadly.
And we have had since then a full year of support and continuous development of Steam. Since the very beginning of this project,
I thought the game was already out.
we have always been impressed by the
I'll
Apparently.
check.
and dedication.
I'll check.
We're
Well,
looking
this could be, if it is already out, it could be more DLC stuff.
Maybe.
to practice for that perfect landing. We learned how others make more
No, it hasn't been released. Oh, because it was released on December on major console, but it still needs to be released this year on Nintendo Switch too.
To compete with the strongest,
So they're announcing it for Switch.
Rebecca
themselves
Kutaza.
the most experienced and skilled coaches. It's truly a level of passion and dedication that goes well beyond our everyday lives.
So I guess yeah, it's gonna be
Because the
DLC
very best of these men and
expansion
women,
thing.
you realize that there is something they always have in back of their minds at all times. It's a dream that takes years of preparation for just one goal at that unforgettable
Dream.
Weird that a game that's more so about, I forget, what's it, skiing or snowboarding?
Yeah, snow sports basically.
Okay.
Alright, steep expansion, she said.
An expansion for a sports game that released a year.
Expand your disc. Okay.
Is this the same trailer they showed last year for this game? Because it
No,
seems a
this
bit
is
familiar.
different. Believe me, I remember the trailer for last year.
Yeah. Because that was like, I think, the final thing they showed at the end of that godforsakenly long
Yeah,
E3.
it was, but it was different. Believe me.
So what more could they add on to this game, I wonder?
Oh. I think this Olympic mode, it probably will function like a tourney or anything.
Take the journey. Become a legend.
Don't tell me it's another story mode.
Also called the journey. Road to
You
the
know,
Olympics.
making this dramatic music doesn't fit.
So it's
This game,
just
sorry.
so it's basically the Olympics.
New expansion available December 5th.
It's not like I have any other game that involves Winter Olympics that I could already do to that.
All right, now what?
What the?
I guess this
Wii
must be that
feels,
new announcement IP or whatever.
Hold on.
Life, the ultimate miracle.
Oh, I think this is Far Cry 5. Yeah, it's Far Cry 5.
All right then.
Because the theme of Far Cry 5 is gonna be about conservative rednecks in the southern states. Because I'll be damned, you need more Jesus. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Totally not a critique to the Trump administration.
What am I looking at?
Okay.
Oh jeez, the controversy, you can smell the controversy from here.
You know, when Bioshock Infinite did this, there was wisdom to it.
Whoa, shit.
Well,
Really?
It wasn't just that, Joe, it was because it was a product of it was set in a different time.
Hey guys,
What?
Just Dance 2018 is apparently still releasing on Wii, PS3, and
Yeah,
Xbox
that's
360.
what I told you, Pedro. Not only releasing on the Wii U and the Switch, but also on the Wii.
Yep.
Why?
Because
Might as well release it on the Wii U as well, I guess. But then again, if it,
yeah,
if
they
it's on the Wii-
that's what they did. But
If it's on-
it's the same thing of FIFA games selling again on the PS2 up until a couple of years ago.
yeah.
Yeah, in true Far Cry fashion, you're trapped in a particular area with some psychopaths, and you need to survive.
And just up ahead, the small town of Falls End has been completely overrun. If you're gonna survive,
Folsend.
you and your guns for hire are gonna need to save it.
The sister town of Full Sense.
I'm afraid Jova this is more than just an hallucinogenic trip.
Hey, this is like Children of the Corn now that I think about it.
Again, redneck themes are a prominent thing in Stephen King novels, so you get the reference.
Oh, hey there. How are you doing?
I think it's a sniper. Or just a scout. Yeah, there you go. That's. My guess is that you'll need to, since it's Far Cry has always been open world with stuff to do. We probably have to free specific part of the town from these rednecks. Oh boy, Far Cry style towers, the thing that has been mocked to death in video games these recent years. I hope Ubisoft has learned its lesson with those. Okay.
So, are they actually going to give a rhyme and reason to these racists and their religion?
Probably.
Yeah. That said, though, you know, actually getting this.
That guy on the that guy on the car was not seeing you coming out of the corner. Come on. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, sorry. Maybe it's just
Boomer! Oh my god, really?
Boomer. Will
Yeah. This is sorry. This song just makes me wish I was watching the Blues Brothers. Oh, good doggo! It brings back armor.
Nick Rye,
weapons.
Death from Above. Oh, come on, it should have been Death from the Sky, Nick Rye.
Ryan Sons.
Co-op Friends for Hire.
Yeah, you're very quiet, Dwebs. You're not. Oh, that's muted. Shiroi, what are your thoughts on all this?
Nah.
Yeah.
Eh.
Oh.
A lot of the stuff I care about, they already showed at the beginning, so...
Okay,
Let
then.
them to see,
in terms
Shiroi.
of the conference as a whole, so...
Let them to see, Shiro. You need to export some democracy to these weird conservatives.
See, look. It's done well in Bioshock Infinite because those are a bunch of idiots who are recognized as idiots because they literally shot themselves up into the sky because the world was changing for them.
So what about the new announcement, Ubisoft? Because I don't count this one as a new announcement.
Oh my god, they're totally gonna, aren't they? The lights just went out.
So now I'm feeling tempted to build it, yeah.
Wow, that was the Ubisoft E3 2017 conference. What are your thoughts, guys? Oh.
Well, it was...
Hey.
What?
No, never mind, Jover.
I love how they literally showed the Ubisoft symbol as one of those lights that went out.
Yeah, Chinese restaurants.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beyond Good and Evil! It's Beyond Good and Evil too!
Wait, what?
Are you sure?
That's Paige! Oh,
Wait,
shit.
really?
Oh my god.
Well,
So Michelle and Cell lied.
Yeah, it's Paige!
There you go.
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
This is a CGI trailer.
They finally did it.
The absolute madman.
They finally did it.
How long have you been waiting for this exactly?
Too much.
Okay.
Ha, boo pocket.
I'm in tears. Oh, it's a prop.
Okay, I like this.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Table flipping.
So why would Michelle and Cell lie? I guess he wanted to keep it a surprise, but still.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, is that
probably.
Aisha Taylor playing the
Maybe
Black
same
Lady?
Maybe the same reason Square lied about the FF7 remake just to throw people off.
Maybe.
Is that Aisha Tyler playing the Black Woman?
I mean,
No, I
everyone's
don't think so.
everyone's leaking all this stuff all the time, so I don't blame developers for lying through their teeth sometimes.
Yeah, I'm with Shiro in this one.
I'm
This was actually these made the surprise actually more legit to me.
wow. Okay, I can't
Although if I
believe.
recall, despite having the two number, this is supposed to be a prequel, as far as I recall, because it's gonna be focusing on the first game protagonist's father, if I recall. But again, we want to see the end of the trailer.
Go on screen.
Boom.
Oh, William screen.
Because that's in everything these days. I think even Steven Universe has it.
Okay, I like this duo.
Ah.
Wow, you know,
Thanks Ubisoft. You know, again, to me the only low part maybe has been so far the Just Dance ballet. Aside
Yeah.
from that, yeah, maybe Far Cry 5, but that was just his own thing.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but this has been a
Yeah,
pretty
honestly, so
great
far
E3.
the Ubisoft conference is this conference is the one that I prefer the most.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I mean,
so far this has been the
people.
The best
Yeah.
conference, yeah.
wow. Okay, you know, this world just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Ubisoft
But this is a
finally giving
prequel,
us.
though. It's going to be a bit odd going from this to a PS2 game if you prefer doing this series in chronological order.
Yeah, sure, why not? Wait. Chronological order? Are you saying that this takes place before the first Beyond Good and Evil?
I mean,
Yeah, that's
as far as I
this is
recall,
supposedly
because
a prequel.
Michel Ancel showed some concept arts on his Instagram and showcased I forgot their name.
There we go. Beyond
There
Good
you
and Evil
are.
2.
Well, to you, even if you don't get to come to the Sony one, how do you feel
Thank you.
having finally? So, Tia, why don't you fill in the audience on what made Beyond Good and Evil such a want for a sequel?
It was Michel Ancel doing his traditional creative stuff, but with a much more mature scope, but without losing his sense of humor. But at the same time, not being a pure comedy. It was a very well balanced product. And it was a combination of a bit of beat 'em up, doing photos, and stealth.
He's relieved of being
Michel,
let out of
I
that cell
miss
that he was
you.
in.
Did they finally unchain you from the basement?
They released you from the dungeon, as we'd say in K-pop community.
Don't worry. I'm sure that there's a support group with
Who's that
Kojima-san
boy
running
next
it.
to him?
With all my heart.
He looks so relieved.
But
They
look
let
at that,
me
he
out.
actually has eye bags.
Thanks for making this happen. This is just amazing.
Although it's still not the size of Hino's.
A special thanks to the fans of Beyond Good and Evil for sticking.
Let's not forget that Christian that I showed you, the God Rules guy. That one still beats you, know.
True.
Years.
Yeah, about bloody time indeed.
Our story takes place before the birth of Jade, in a multi-ethnic,
Who's Jade?
human society. in
Jade
which
is the protagonist of the first game. Yeah, it's a prequel, just like I thought.
is a time
Ah.
when corporations create hybrids in their labs and enslave them to colonize the stars. In order to compete for
So I guess we'll have to play Beyond Good and Evil 2 first.
with our crew of crazy and
Well, again,
Well-
honestly, from how the only problem, quote unquote, is that the first game ends with a cliffhanger. So if this is a prequel, yeah, it's not gonna resolve that.
as they are dangerous.
You know, okay.
Well, unless you can wait 18 years for a Beyond Good and Evil 3.
You know,
Hey, I can wait.
here's what I like. If they pull a Resident Evil 3 with this, have part of the game take place before Beyond Good and Evil 1, but then have the rest of it take place after.
Mysterious cities and discover unknown lands by ourselves or with friends.
What division of Ubisoft are making this one? Montpellier?
Montpellier, yeah.
In the making of
Montpellier, yeah.
That's
in
the one
France?
that's the one that Michel Ancel is in.
It's Montpellier in France.
Yeah, I think.
Space Monkey program. Release of the Space Monkey program.
Evil, a world that will challenge us and bring us together for thousand adventure, thrills and fun. And
Well,
if
technically, wasn't there an HD re-release of Beyond Good and Evil 1?
Yeah, there was. I actually
Yeah.
played it on the PS3.
Come on up, Peeve, and please don't throw me at the cellar again.
Yeah. Please, Ubisoft, I beg you.
It's amazing what
So did Ubisoft recently get new management or something?
No, it's the same guy. If you go, oh,
Wow, someone must have done a lot of soul searching. Oh, I think
so
I think they're
I
about
guess
to
we're
wrap it
done.
up. And just about in time for the upcoming Sonic one. But wow, okay, that's a good note to end on.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh,
but then
so
Michelle's
this
like,
is,
"Oh, come on!"
Yeah.
And then Eve. And then
Oh my
Eve
God!
Like, now please come back to the thing.
Hey, they actually did it. They managed to not rely on Tom Clancy.
An entire Ubisoft conference without a single Tom Clancy game. I'm
And just
not.
that, they ended by recognizing what Michel Ancel is, because he pretty much is the guy who made Ubisoft popular back in the days with Rayman. I'm actually speechless.
They tracking up the entire audience onto that stage.
It's
Angel,
just-
are you okay?
What
It's
the
alright.
fuck is
I'm
up
crying.
with Ubisoft today?
I'm crying.
They
Ubisoft have
suddenly
given us
decide-
the best E3 so far. And it's not
I
just
don't-
saying, like, well, that the others are bad. This one was actually good. Like,
Yeah, this one was really good.
I'd say,
I
like,
mean, yeah, that Just Dance thing, but that was really the only low point for me. Yeah, the Far Cry 5 was weird, but that didn't.
I'd say that this is pretty much on par with Sony of E3 in 2016. Not quite 2015 with that levels of hype, but still 2016 Sony E3 levels of hype. Like, oh my god.
All right, then that was basically it, I guess.
Okay.
Alright.
Now we better give our thoughts quick because soon coming up is the Sonic footage starting at 5:15.
Okay. Theo, you go first. since
Yeah,
you-
I'll start. Amazing and unpredictable. I was I was truly moved by this, and I think it's time for me to reevaluate what Ubisoft is. Especially, it's funny because in these days I'm actually recording almost the entirety of Prince of Persia games line, and that one had ups and downs. So I'm seeing Ubisoft through all these eras with that franchise. It's a shame it's still not come back, but seeing what we did today makes me still hope, and that's reinforced me the belief I always had for every single company. As much as I may shade on a lot of things on each company, I still have faith that every single company can still redeem themselves at some point, no matter how deep a point they can reach. And Ubisoft today proved that big time. So people, just don't judge a company by its appearance or immediately. Just wait, because they can still pull out something good. Go ahead, guys.
I'll go.
Can I go next?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, remember the past two Ubisoft conferences where like half the
Yeah.
games excited you, the other half pissed you off.
Yeah.
Here's only like one game that pissed us off.
Well, and didn't even really piss us off so much as just weird us out with its announcement. Because honestly, it looks like this one may actually have the J-pop you've been wanting, Shiroi. So that may be a plus.
It's either 100% J-pop or it's not for me.
Well, I haven't played. I haven't played the first Beyond Good and Evil. I don't know how easy it is to track down.
You can get it on the PS3.
You can get it digitally if you want.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, I'm surprised at how decent this conference was. I mean, okay, I don't care for South Park, but the other games, all Just Dance, but the other games looked promising, especially the pirate one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, big surprise. Credit to Ubisoft. Next.
Shiroi, you go next.
Well, pretty much loved everything about it. Rabbits, Skull and Bones looked a lot more interesting than Sea of Thieves. Beyond Good and Evil, humor-wise, is
Top notch.
is great for me.
Mhm.
And then, of course, South Park. Really, again, like with the rest of you, the only one that's just kind of exists because it's Ubisoft is just Dance. Apart from that, though, like the best conference of E3 so far, both pacing, content, and just presentation-wise overall. So awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Pedro?
Yeah, it was a really good conference. I really enjoyed it. Like, I really like, again, for as much as people went apeshit when Mario and Rabbids was announced, I actually think it looks really fun. So I'm
Yeah.
definitely planning on getting it. Honestly, I think it looks really fun and charming. So whatever, yeah, whatever. If you want to keep on hitting it, whatever. I'll enjoy it on my own little home. Anyway, the point is, yeah, it was a really good conference, and and I'm really glad that Michelle and Sal has finally been brought back from the dungeon. That's nice. Now, if only we could get an Ubi art game. Now that would be the bee's knees.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
Okay, fine, but at least now.
One can hope.
Yeah.
But at least now we have Beyond Good and Evil 2. I mean,
Well-
I still haven't gotten around to playing the first one, but I guess now it's the best time. Okay, so yeah, that was really good. Joba, what was it?
The best way to describe this is like a redemption of sorts. Ubisoft
Yeah.
for years have been making jokes of themselves with their poor support of Nintendo, their shoddy IPs and stuff, how they never seem to actually learn to do stuff with their IPs and actually make new IPs out of that. Well, today, they did it. They showed good support for Nintendo. Mario and Rabbids is looking a lot better than people were expecting it to be. That's a plus right there. Beyond Good and Evil 2, after all of these years, is finally coming and may actually finally start seeing more regular release dates. Heck, even the Assassin's Creed, wow, okay, it looks like Assassin's Creed. They didn't show anything bad about it. It actually does look good. As in, not rushed. Thank goodness for that. And, okay, yeah, the best thing for me was Skull and Bones, the pirate game. Thank you. You're doing what people have been asking to do. Make a pirate game out of Black Flag, which is more of a pirate simulator than, well, you know, an Assassin's Creed game. And it looks great, like a good expanded version of it. And, you know, with each game, they told us what we needed to know. I think I get why they didn't give us a big talk about South Park Fractured Butthole. We kind of already know what that game's going to be like anyway, with all the info we've gotten and, well, you know, how those South Park's games go. Yeah, it was good, but I gotta say, I was not expecting for this to actually be as well-paced, well-filled with content as it was. Heck, even their Just Dancing, okay, I'll admit, they actually did mix things up. Instead of just one artist, they had 3 artists. I mean, okay, yeah, it's still a bit cringy, but they actually did something different with it. Ubisoft are actually learning the bout of innovation. And you know what's also weird? Whereas the first 2 E3s talked about how they're all about innovation and stuff but never really showed innovation, Ubisoft didn't really talk about innovation, but they showed innovation.
It's called Show Don't Tell.
I mean, I'm gonna have to give this one an A. Solid.
Yes, same.
So
Also, maybe their lack of support for Nintendo is the reason Miyamoto rocked up with a gun.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say,
Give
this...
us some support or I'll shoot you.
Okay. I will say this, though. I'm cautiously optimistic. I still want the games that, when they release, to actually be good and not rushed out the door. But this E3 did show that they definitely have the right ideas.
Not for nothing does, but that line should have been, "Say hello to my new game."
Meh.
Well, folks, that was Ubisoft's E3, and yeah, I think we can agree it's been the best E3 we've seen for 2017 so far.
And then Sony's gonna come in and basically just shut
Well,
everything.
we're gonna see Nino Kuni too, so obviously. So
Wow.
all right, let's see everybody for
Well,
the Sony one.
Well, the Sonic one, actually.
Well, okay.